Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm here today, just kind of doing what I do best, making some stupid, fun, dumb, and broken builds. For today, I decided to kind of experiment with the elemental damage and elemental varieties in the game. So the build today is basically going to be stacking the most amount of damage to Decay as we can. Is it going to be practical and really broken and good? I don't know. But I attempted to get the highest amount of damage on this weapon possible, with maybe excluding a few extra skills just because they would be annoying to fully stack damage with it. But just starting out, the main weapon and the highlight of this build is the Scepter of the Cruel Priest. The damage this thing does is 55 decay damage, while also self-buffing itself with 13% extra decay. We're going to be stacking that with the Astral Dagger, which gives us 7%, enchanted with Midnight Dance to give us 17. So now we're already at 30% with just our weapons. Our hat is the Red-White Hat, which will get us an extra 10%. Now we're at 40. With the Rust Lich Armor, it gives us 25%. We're at 65%. And the Jade Lich Boots will give us 10%, making our total without any other current stacking buffs 75% extra decay damage. We have a few extra alternate options for our armor as well. If you don't want to use the Red-White Hat, you can use the Jade Lich Mask. It continues with our 10%. You could also use the Tenebrous Helm for the another extra 10%. Just personal preference. I like the Red-White Hat because while we already are having an immense amount of negative stats to our lightning damage defense, and adding that'll just make it even worse. So, you know what? I'm fine with the hat. With the Rust Lich armor, technically, since our main weapon doesn't deal any physical damage, this honestly is your best choice. But you can swap it out for the Antique Plate Garb and enchant it with Spirit of Harmattan or Spirit of Antique Plateau, whichever it is. That'll give it 25% extra decay as well. For the boots, I just decided the Jade Lich boots for the extra mana cost reduction. You can swap it out for Horror Greaves, or you could swap it out for the Tenebrous boots again. So with our stats, if we go here, you'll see that I'm Defiled. I have reached, once you reach, I believe it's 76% or around that percentage of the corruption, you become Defiled. Being Defiled will give us 50% extra decay damage. So that's insane, and it is really nice. If you have the Corruption Totemic Lodge and sleep in that, it will also give you 10% decay damage. So with that and our armor set, I believe we're at 135% extra decay damage. Alright, so let's go into our passives. So for our breakthroughs, it is Shamanic Resonance. This way we're able to get our extra bit of decay damage. Instead of 20%, we get 30%. It also gets us access to, what is this build called? I always forget it. Conjure. Conjure inside a Blood Sigil will have a Blood Torrent, and since we are already buffing the hell out of decay damage, the Blood Torrent does even more decay damage. So that's insane. Second breakthrough, I choose Daredevil. I love Daredevil. I love the speed streak skill tree. It honestly just makes a lot of builds just really fun. And then final breakthrough is Bloodlust. This is so that we can get access to Lockwell's Revelation as well as our Blood Sigil. With this build, and with all the other subsequential elemental builds I'll make, we will be going with the Heroic Kingdom. This is just so that we can get kind of the highest amount of damage possible, because the Alchemist Experiment will give us 15% extra damage to everything. The Caldera passive for it is only physical damage, so it sucks, but you know what, the extra health is not bad, and that helps negate the sigil placements passive that I got here, as well as Brains getting us an extra 15%. Alright, so let's stack all of our buffs. We will use Possession. This will get us 30% extra decay damage. Let us drink a Shimmer Potion for 15% extra physical damage. Let's let's apply our Dark Varnish. And finally, because we are tired, because we are tired, we have 30% extra as well, making our final total 279 decay damage. Wow, I love that. That's great. Technically speaking, if we wanted to reach the max amount of damage, there are two extra skills we would have to use. They are both the Caldera active skills. One is called Scalp or Scalper or whatever for the one-handed axe. That'll add 25%, I believe, extra damage overall. And then the other one is the two-handed mace great hammer skill called Craze. If we hit an enemy 5 times with it, it'll also give us 25% extra damage overall. Those are just very tedious to put on, so I decided to be good with this, but just do note, you can take the damage even further beyond. Alright, let's give this a shot. Look at our health regen here. Oof. We take so much lightning damage. As you can see, that wasn't necessarily easy, and that was not my first attempt. It's an interesting build. I also forgot to mention, if you use Mana Ward inside of here, you do get the ability, where is it? Oh, I just saw it. Gift of Blood. Gives us extra decay damage, but that -1 health per second, as you can see, it's kind of scary. But yeah, 291 damage, and this is an interesting build. Let's put it that way. Anyways, thanks, y'all. Have a good one.